Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys all here, both old and new subscribers alike. I was just gonna shuffle this while I gave my intro, but I guess Archangel Michael has something to say. Oh, he's here to help. Basically, it says from Archangel Michael, ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. My prayer, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with this situation. It says in parentheses here to describe the situation, right? So you input whatever you are going through. So I'm going to start that over. It says, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with the situation. And please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. I've never noticed, I guess the person who illustrated these cards, his name is Corey Wolf. Do you know how many years I have used these cards and never noticed that? I'm just picking them up. They don't all say that. Oh, no wonder. That just stood out to me because that's the only one that says it. So maybe that's the fact that I even just, focus on that could be an omen for somebody if you know, or somebody with the name Corey that might be significant. Or if your name is Wolf, whether first name, last name, or people call you Wolf. Or there may be, what I'm actually hearing right now is that there is a message in particular about the spirit animal of a wolf. And just like last reading, when things like that come up, I post it down in the comments. I'm gonna write that down if you just give me a minute. I'm getting something to write with so I don't forget. Here. Okay, sorry guys. With a crayon, because that's all I can find right now. Spirit animal wolf. Pin in comments. If I don't write it down, since having a reading, it's mostly channeling and it's kind of like a trance, I will not remember. I will not. So it's right in front of my face. There's something about that. Anything else you want to say? Detach from the situation. I just picked it up. From Archangel Michael, detach from the situation. It says, my prayer. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and the situation. So something's stressing you out. Something's stressing you out and you're having a hard time, which is human, feeling faith and peace because you don't know how to feel about this, okay? You're stressing about it. You might have a lot of fear. There might be drama going on right now. But both of these cards emphasize, okay? It says, in this one, it says, please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. And this one says, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness, that peace is everywhere within me in this situation. Okay? Peace. You're lacking it. And Archangel Michael's here to tell you that there will be peace in this situation. There will be a peaceful resolution to this situation. However, the adversary takes advantage of us when we get stressed, when we're in fear. Oh, the devil energy loves that. That's when they cling to us. That's when it's like when it's the same concept of, our immune system. The moment it's lower, just a lot of things can lower our immune system. Not eating well, weather changes, things like that. And it doesn't mean that you have a bad immune system, but those viruses, okay, take advantage of when our immune system is just a little bit less than optimal. And that's when everybody starts getting sick. That's when it starts affecting you. It's the same thing with dark entities. It's the same thing with devil energy. It's like the moment that you get into just, you're a little bit less than optimal and you're lacking in faith and you're lacking in peace. Oh, they cling to you to start making it worse, to start causing Nine of Swords energy, anxiety, overthinking. You know why? Because thoughts create our reality, and that's exactly what the devil energy wants. It wants to get in your brain to create these obsessive thoughts so that you can actually manifest more of it. That's the danger. That's the danger of it. And it's hard. Because then we inadvertently, by being afraid or being stressed out about a situation, that literally the word peace is here 2 times, has peace all over, has a peaceful resolution that already exists. We actually start creating and manifesting the opposite. We start manifesting and attracting more situations in regards to things, this and other areas of our lives that bring us more stress, more anxiety, and everything that we're afraid of. It's the same as praying for it. It's the same as praying for it. And you don't even know it. Every thought that you obsessively think about, it's like spell work. It's like it's as if you're doing a ritual. Instead of meditating and thinking about a positive solution or something ending good, you're thinking about all the stress and all the ways it can go bad. And that's actually what you end up attracting. And it sucks, but then we're kind of to blame for that. And you can't be shaming yourself for it because it's human nature. Okay? The angels are there to help you in this situation. They want you to detach from the stress involved, let it go, and just focus on your health, your spiritual well-being. Cleanse your energy, do a cleansing bath, meditate. Angels are always there to help you. But they won't overstep their boundaries. You have to ask for help. They're always there. It doesn't matter if you go 90 years of your life without asking them for help. They're still there waiting for the day that you do. And the moment that you do, and the moment that you have faith that they will come down and help you, they do. And they will show you the light. You just got to ask. So before I even start with this reading, Archangel Michael had that message for you, that he's just waiting along with the other angels for you to ask for help. That's it. Listen, hold on. What the heck? Chariot. Chariot is moving forward. These cards smell like perfume. I don't know why. They have a very pleasant, like, floral scent. Sun card. This is happiness everywhere. Okay. The Chariot card is also the card of Cancer, so that could be we have the Sun, Leo. So there's Cancer and Leo energy on the table right now. The Chariot card, first of all, these are 2 major arcana which carry the most energy. These are life-changing events, okay? This could be in regards to moving physically or just moving forward in general. Whatever it is that's going on has a positive outcome. Okay? There's the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And the card is the Sun is also a yes card. Now I'm getting energy of somebody romantically that was in your life or is in your life. Okay? As you move forward and you feel like you're detaching yourself from a situation, or you have already done so, okay? I want you, side note, if you're new here, I could be talking about love this entire reading. And this could actually relate to something in regards to your career, your life in general. I want you to know that. I feel like there's an energy about you that is not feeling peaceful in a situation that you're in with somebody right now. Or if you're in a relationship, there's something uneasy inside and this person might not be very aware of it. Okay? Or it's something that happened in the past already with someone, like someone that you're not even talking to anymore. But you're starting to feel detached from your connection. You're getting like an urge. You're getting some kind of like an itch to want to move away from this person, move away from the situation. You feel like this is not the right place for you, okay? Sometimes, for some of you, it could be someone that's not even treating you bad or anything, but you just, like, they're starting to annoy you. You're starting to feel like, I don't know. And then you might even wonder if it's you, okay? Like, is it you? Why is it that every time that something's about to go to the next level, I just feel like I just want to, like, they're taking away from my peace, like I have to detach, right? It could be a situation like that. Or it can be a situation where somebody really was not good for you, and we're going to get more detail, and you decided to move forward towards your happiness. You decided that you needed to, or I could be talking about past tense, that this could be happening now. Remember that time is fluid, okay? You just feel like you had to detach from this situation in order to go forward towards your happiness. And this could, again, I could be talking about love, but this could be, I'm also getting a very heavy family vibe, okay? It could even be career, feeling like you have to let go, detach from something to go towards your happiness elsewhere. I'm not sure if you've had a conversation with this person about it, or, you know, the situation about it. That might be what's causing you some kind of lack of sleep, but there's also, this could have already happened. Okay? But Archangel Michael is saying you need help with the situation because there's still something about you that holds on to this. You know, it says here, Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and the situation. So definitely some kind of drama, but you know, what I'm getting, even though I don't see it here, but that is what channeling is. It's like, I don't read the cards just by what I'm seeing. I'm getting messages. But there is somebody that you detached from, if it's from the past, a long time ago. Okay? That it could be 1,000,000 years later, doesn't matter. Every single night sits in regret, thinking about their connection with you as you move forward in happiness. And the problem with that is that there is a spiritual realm and there's also such thing as energy. That's all that we are. So when someone heavily has you in their mind and their thoughts on a regular basis, even if you are nowhere near this person, they could be in a different country. You know, it doesn't matter. Their energy affects you. It reaches you because it's about you. It's connecting with you. And if you want nothing to do with this person, then you need to do some rituals to block this person's energy. This person did not treat you appropriately and did not show up in an appropriate manner in this connection. Okay? You probably there was a lot of drama. You had a hard time letting go, but you did. Because if I see the Chariot card with the sun, it means you saw the light and you were not dealing with that kind of behavior anymore. You elevated spiritually. While you elevated and you did the work, they did not do the work. They either fell back to somebody from their past, this is pure channeling, or they continue to fill their void through external things like friends, going out, encounters, sexual encounters, relationships that they thought were going to go somewhere but never did. But you know what's happened? They've been cornered. Everybody that they tried to bring into their life as a band-aid has left them in the same way. They had the same kind of drama they had with you, they kept having with everybody. And what happens to people when that's the case? They have no choice but to look at themselves, right? And now, you could have not talked to this person for a long time. They are starting to regret the way they showed up with you, and they are longing to come back into your life, okay? All the time. They think about you all the time. And I gotta keep it real here. I don't think you want this person. Because, and this is pure channeling, it's like Archangel Michael is saying, if you need help to detach from the situation, because this person's going to come forward, or you're feeling them, whether energetically or they're actually going to reach out, and you don't want to deal with their drama, or they trigger you every time that they're in your life, call on me. I'm going to provide you with a shield so that doesn't happen. Because I'm getting on this person like, listen to your nervous system. Your nervous system doesn't lie. Your nervous system will tell you when someone is not good for you. Your brain might lie to you. Your heart might even lie to you, honey, but your spirit and your nervous system will not lie to you. If every time this person, or you think about this person, or every time this person reaches out, you have some kind of like spiking anxiety or some kind of rush, or like something feels uneasy, there's something energetically wrong with them, and they're triggering something in you that's not good for your health. Okay? Believe that. And this is pure channeling. This is pure channeling. Side note, somebody wrote, this is Diet, they don't have Diet Coke in this country. They only have Coke Zero. Someone wrote in the last, as I took a sip of that, and I just thought about this person in the last comment, hey, I felt guided to tell you to drink more water. Yes. Thank you. I just want to let you know that it's beautiful, even though that seems random. There is nothing random about sharing. Never feel embarrassed about sharing whatever your intuition tells you to share, even if it seems out of left field, because of fear of being judged. You literally hit the nail on the head. I need to drink more water. 100%. All right? And I want to tell you, I recently bought this huge thing that, like, you know, the water bottles that have the reminders like 7 a.m., drink water, like this, drink water, because I really don't like the taste of water, but it's so important for our spiritual health and our health in general, physical. But I just want to let you know that I'm glad that you're tuning into your intuition and feeling like you can just share it. I want all of you to take that advice. Because a lot of us get like intuitive hits and then we feel like, oh, I'm not going to say that. That's kind of weird. I'm not just, you know. But when we just go for it without embarrassment, we're never wrong. Absolutely right. Especially in a country that causes dehydration. Should not be drinking that shit. This. Sorry. That was just a quick reminder for that. But also to remind you, whatever your intuition is telling you is the truth. But yeah, no, this person, I have to turn the AC, sorry, cannot breathe. This person is every time they even text you or call you for the simplest thing, like you get some kind of rush Honey, they're not butterflies. That's your nervous system telling you, like, this person was not... You might not be able to pinpoint because they're triggering something in your subconscious that recognizes that it's not right. Hold on. Or their energy is off somehow. I'm also being told... Angel number 1244. I'm going to post that in the comments. I just heard it. But I'm getting this is somebody that you could have detached from a long time ago. They're going to try to come back. And they might trigger some kind of like feeling inside of you, like there's an impulse that wants to talk to them again, but I'm not sure this person's very good for you. You can talk to them if you want, but they trigger some kind of drama or fear within you, even if you don't perceive it as fear. Now, Archangel Michael is saying, just call on me. Give me more information about this, because that was straight channeling. Who is this person? Empress. You could have a child with this person, not necessarily. It could also be not love at all. It could be a mother figure or something like that. The Empress is the embodiment of all queens. She's also a mother figure. Okay, you are in your Empress mode right now. You're trying to keep your peace. You're trying, that's too many. You're trying to, even though that was a Nine of Swords that we channeled, you're trying to manifest. You're trying to heal. Okay? But this person, even if they approach you nicely, they are filled with drama. I don't think that you know, but this person has gone through one hell of a karmic lesson. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune has hit them in the way. Well, they deserved it because they've done a lot of people wrong, but they never see themselves as the problem. So that was a lesson that the divine had to show them that, no, honey, you are a very big part of the problem. And the divine is showing that to them in a lot of ways. I'm hearing for some of them, things are not going well in their work. And for a lot of them, people have just, again, detached from them a lot. And that's exactly what the divine wanted to happen, because it's not because the divine wants to punish you, but that is the only way you have a higher chance of seeing that there's something not right with you. And now all they can think about is healing things with their Empress, wanting to heal things with you. But you've been on the healing journey this entire time on your own. So even wanting to accept them, I'm not sure that you even want this energy back into your life. I feel like a lot of you have moved on from this energy, and the divine is going to bring this energy back into your life just to show you how much progress you've made. Because you're going to be very turned off by this energy. But one way or another, I'm telling you, this person always just wants to start some kind of drama. What's that about? That just... Here you are, the Nine of Pentacles is the single independent person minding your business, working on... Yeah, here you are working on yourself, working on your abundance. That's what the Nine of Pentacles is. It's like I'm good with or without a significant other. I'm good. I don't need the drama. I don't need anybody that isn't adding to my life. You see, for going from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles is huge. You have to reach the 9 of Pentacles before you can have the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate. That's what you want to reach. The 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate relationship and abundance and wealth. It's when you're abundant on your own and you meet someone else that's also abundant in their own right. And so you're able to come together in a really stable connection and just build on the abundance you both have together and build an empire. Okay, it's not one person being abundant and the other person coming to steal from you energetically or physically, right? It's not you working your ass off while this person just, you know, leeches onto everything that you have. Again, either physically or literally energetically, because for some of you, it's even physically. Okay, it's like you're the one that's like busting your butt. You're ambitious. You're going after your dreams. And this person's always just complaining about what they don't have, but not making any strides to make any changes. This could be somebody that, you know, you dealt with for years and you notice, wow, in 4 years, I've progressed this much. Not that anyone, and it's not even about money, but this person literally makes no effort to change their situation. It's something like that. Here's the 7 of Swords. See, that's deceptive energy. Now that confirmed everything that I was channeling. Now I can say it confidently. This person comes back, and it's always when you are doing your best, when you're glowing, when you have it all together, when you feel the most stable. Why? Because they want to come and steal from that. Okay? Because they want to take from your energy a little bit. Or might literally be physically. Okay? For some of you, this doesn't even have to be about love. This could be a freaking family member that every time that they see that you're doing well, here they come asking for money. Okay? It could be. It could be. And this is a message to saying, hey, listen, I know you might feel obligated. There's something inside of you saying that maybe you should. Well, you shouldn't. Detach from this situation. Detach from your situation. And also don't let it affect your peace. Archangel Michael got you. Right? Because there's something about this person that always makes you feel like that you don't know what's right and what's wrong, but you've done so much work on yourself. You've gone so far to allow this person back to play the same games with you and bring you back to square one. Some of you already understand this lesson, and a lot of you need this person to come back one more time so that you can learn that lesson. This person's not trustworthy. This person's coming back to take something from you. I gotta keep it real. You're the Empress. Why wouldn't this person want you? You're healed. You're more calm. Oh, shit. That's the Star card. I got to keep it like that. Damn it. I hope they don't demonetize me now. Remember, I'm not allowed to have anything that has boobs on it. Maybe I'll put a sticker on it when I edit. Dude, there's more of a complex situation that I'm getting here from this. You finally reached a level like of enlightenment that attracts these demons. I don't want to call them a demon, but they have some in them. Because they haven't learned how to love themselves or how to get their abundance from within themselves. So they always feel like they got to leech it off somebody else that's abundant, because, 100%, whether they recognize that or not. They feel like they're entitled to the energy of the Empress or people that have it together, because they, in their own right mind, look at themselves in the mirror like they have it all together, but on the inside, they're really lacking. And that's why a lot of people that have very strong boundaries, have pushed this person away. They have been able to get away with their shit. Maybe at a time in your life, your boundaries weren't so strong as they are now. You've learned a couple of lessons. And then this person very easily gets lazy. This is the person that comes into your life and then very quickly it turns into drama. They don't want to put in any of the work. They start feeding off your energy like a leech. That's who I'm getting. Why? Yes, you guys had some kind of ending. This is backstabbing. This is a betrayal. The Ten of Swords? 100%. The Seven of Swords with the Ten of Swords combined, I gotta keep, oh no, that is not good. That is, I see you abundant, I hear, I take from you, and then I leave you for dead. That's what that is. I'm here, I get what I want in the dark. That's why those swords are in the shadow. And then I leave you for dead. After I take all your goods, after I take that as an analogy if you want to. This person definitely did you dirty and now they want to communicate with you again. Like nothing ever happened. But I want to tell, the divine wants to tell you that you don't owe anybody anything. You don't even owe them a cordial conversation if they did you dirty like that. You might be able, that's why I keep getting like, listen to your nervous system. You might be able to, you might feel like, okay, they just want to be friends. They just want to see what I'm up to, right? But every time that you hear from them, it affects your, like, it's bringing up memories of what they put you through. So you don't need to be cordial with this person. You can block them all over social media and your phone. It's fine, okay? Do what's best for you to protect your energy because you have learned the lesson and you're going forward. And this person, every time they see you moving forward, tries to come back to affect you somehow. Why is this person this way? Listen, if this is about love, I'm all for new love in this situation. We got the Page of Swords. There's that text message. There's that spying. There's that, yep, coming out of nowhere. You don't even expect it. You don't even expect this person to text you. Probably haven't even talked to them in a while. Here they come. All of a sudden, in the next 8 days, the Tower card for me is 8 days, but it's also just, it's just shocking. They're going to text you something that's going to shock you. This could be an I miss you text. This could be, hey, I want to come see you. Can I come see you? Can I get in this car? Can I come see you? I want to heal things with you, Empress. I want to talk about some things. Okay, but I've only seen them show up here as the Seven of Swords. I've only seen them show up here as the Ten of Swords, these cards, which are awful. And I've only seen them come up as a Page, which is very immature energy. So they really haven't learned the lessons, even if they, at first, the initial conversation seems that way. And I hate that this is, you know, I don't know what's up with this collective, because there was a time where like a lot of the readings were very romantic, great endings, like whatever. But my spirit, I trust spirit. It must be just that time. I don't know. It's just the people that I'm connecting with, because this is the energy that I'm getting over this person has not learned their lesson. They have not. They have not. And the divine does not want you to be triggered because you're doing so well. It's what I'm getting. What is this communication about? This Tower moment. Oh. I miss you. I should have started a relationship with you. 10 of Cups. It should have never ended. Literally, it should have never ended. I want to renew this. Maybe we can get together again sometime. They want to talk about how things ended. Because I feel like this person, things were left unsaid. See the Hanged Man here. A lot of things were left unsaid. A lot of things were not discussed. They kind of left you in limbo. But what did they think? That you've been thinking about this for all this time, you know? Like, you've done so much progress. This person's gonna, despite that kind of ending, this person is gonna come forward speaking to you in some kind of romantic way. It's followed by a death and a hanged man. It was something that was romantic at one point and was left in suspension. Like, it was just, that's how it had to end. Is this trustworthy? Like, what are you trying to say, Spirit? What is this about? Tell me more about this Ten of Cups. The Hierophant in reverse. You know what that means? Hold on. That was the Ace of Cups. I don't even know if that was reversed or not, but it doesn't matter when it's next to the Hierophant in reverse. Hold on. The heck? Hold on. Okay. Oh shit, look at the Devil. What's here? Seven of Cups. Yeah. I gotta call it as I see it. I gotta call it as I see it. The Hierophant in reverse. I want to see the Hierophant upright. When the Hierophant is upright, it's you're spiritually awakened. You've learned your lessons. You have elevated spiritually. Whoever's watching this, well, whoever's in feminine energy, you have. There's an Empress here that has elevated. That's moving forward towards the light, and you're on a straight path towards abundance. Whoever this is, though, that I'm talking about here, that's not the Empress, that's not the Nine of Pentacles, okay, has not learned really their lessons. They come forward, they're gonna want to have some kind of conversations that's gonna seem like they have, but they have not. They're gonna pour out emotions to you, and they're going to seem through the conversation, it's gonna have you in your mind, because it's going to seem the way that they are approaching you and speaking to you is as if they're the King of Pentacles, which is super solid. I'm solid, I've matured, I have it together. But they're the Hierophant in reverse. It's also lack of commitment. They're not very committed to the things that they're saying emotionally. Now, when we have the Moon, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups together, okay, after it. The Moon are things hidden in the dark. It's the shadow. What's hidden in the shadow is that this person, very much so, has not healed their Devil energy, has Devil energy all over the place. You know what's crazy? I just looked up at my device and I got a notification from a channel on YouTube, and it said 5 signs that your ex wants you to be jealous. Holy shit. Wait, that just popped up. That's an omen. This could be as simple as somebody reaching out to you. Honestly, they're disgusting if that's what it is. It's like the moment that they see you doing well, they actually want to take that away from you. So they come forward and talk to you like everything in their life is going fantastic. Honey, no, it's not. Okay? And they try to get you jealous. That could be. If they're not talking to you about love, and that's what they're talking to you about, this person's an asshole. I'm sorry. That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay? What's hidden in the dark is this person's devilish ways. They want to confuse you. The Seven of Cups is confusion, illusion, delusion. Things done in the dark. This person has a very, very deep-seated dark energy about them, regardless. And the thing is that your nervous system feels it. They always have some kind of ulterior motive. They're manipulative. Okay? They're not coming forward to offer any commitment. They haven't done all that. Didn't I say every time this person, it's like they want to take something away from you. They want to backstab you somehow. Why do they get pleasure out of that? Why? And if they come forward acting like they want some kind of relationship, it's going to end up in this anyway. Because what they really want is validation, you know? This person is giving me 100% like narcissistic vibes. I gotta keep it real. Like they just are, they are. Look, energy healing work. Archangel Michael, energy healing work. Thank you for sending me healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Every time I'm talking about you, this is what I'm saying. You have put so much effort into your healing. Archangel Michael doesn't want you to forget that. Keep asking for help on your path, okay? Don't wish them harm. Do not fall into the trap of the devil. Remember, we spoke, you lower your vibration and you get on that level, the devil then clings to you. You know better than that. Wish them well no matter what. But I'm getting like some of these people, they're either coming forward to try to make you jealous or they're coming forward saying they want to heal something with you. But they haven't even healed themselves. Give me something from here. And you're gonna, this text message is coming soon. It's either a text or you're gonna see something, hear something out of nowhere. Hold on, wasn't ready. Tell me about, hold on. Tell me about this Moon, Devil, and the Seven of Cups for this person. Why is it here? I only want one. Thank you. Okay. Damn it. Look, with the scene clearly at the bottom. This is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, deception. Seeing clearly, but you see things for what they are, which is nice. Three of Thoughts. Loving angels surrounds you to heal you and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important, oh my God, this came out of my mouth. I was saying it's like for a lot of you, you've done so much healing that like the divine, you're going to notice in the next week or, you know, within this month, that the divine is going to start giving you a million flashes from the back. Flashes from the past. People from the past are going to return. It is just so that you can be able to acknowledge how much you've healed, right? And so that you can make sure that the divine wants you to make sure that all your boundaries are in place. They're going to test them a little bit so that you can then, in the month of December, get to where you're, because you're on a straight path towards something extremely abundant, honey. This is a Sun card. This is abundance. You are about to meet your twin flame, your soulmate. This is instant recognition. It's not whoever the hell this person is. This person is about to pop up in your life. You're about to enter a very happy, bright, abundant time in your life. It's literally at the end of the road and you are on a straight, focused, and narrow path there. However, the divine wants to make sure that you've detached from the situations in the past that have held you back from getting here in the first place. So I'm just warning you, that's the point of this. That's the point of this reading. I'm warning you that people and things from the past are going to pop up to see how good your boundaries are. And just so that Archangel Michael can pat you on the back and say, congratulations, it didn't affect you. Or if it did, so that you can say, I got to work a little bit more on those boundaries. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So that you can have everything in order and in place energetically so that till you're ready for this change that's about to happen. Okay? Because this person broke your heart. And you've gone through some shit. And they want to make sure that you're seeing clearly, because they don't want to give you all this abundance that the divine's been holding like a baby. Like they've been guarding this abundance like a baby. Like your gift is there, but they don't want to give it to you if they know that if they know that it's going to land in the hands of the devil. That's what they're saying. It's like there has been so much that's meant for you. Opportunities in career, money, everything you've ever wanted to manifest. Sorry, this table just shook. The divine has had it for you. The reason it hasn't been manifesting is because you've been dealing with people like this, with devil energy, and you are so protected you don't even know it. You are so protected that the divine's like, I'd rather not give them this blessing right now than give it to them just so that it could fall in the hands of a thief. Just so that it could fall in the hands of someone that's going to take their energy, take what they manifested, leave them to die on their own, literally, because they're the devil, keep them confused and keep it for themselves. We're not going to do that. Okay? It's like the example of like the divine's not going to let you marry somebody once you've made $1 million, knowing, okay, this happens to some people, but the divine's not going to let this happen to you, knowing that this person's a backstabber, you're going to get divorced and they're going to leave with 70% of your money after the divorce. You know, that's just an example. I'm just saying, like an analogy rather. Like the divine has been protecting this abundance, this ending for you for a long time. They were just waiting for the right moment to give it to you. Okay? Because there was somebody or people or things in your life that were eager not to do the work on your own and just suck it all for themselves. Take it all for themselves and just take it all for themselves. And you didn't deserve that. So I'm warning you. The divine's telling you, hey. You might get triggered in the next coming weeks. I'm getting specifically the next week. I'm usually not too off with time, okay? 8 days, 8 to 14 days I'm here, okay? But time is fluid, you know. You're gonna get triggered. I want you to keep in mind Archangel Michael, like keep him in your back pocket. He's always there, but just keep him in your forefront, meaning in your mind. Like, no, remember, he's there, he's there. Every time that you feel triggered or something, ask him for help. He's gonna help you detach from drama, from these energies, because it's part of the karmic wheel. Like the divine is just gonna bring all of this back just to make sure that you're seeing clearly before they can give you your blessing. And I hope that you guys pass this test, because I am dying to do a reading about like the love of your life, which is coming. And if you are in a relationship already, then take this as it resonates. This doesn't have to be about love. This could be like maybe you had an addiction in the past and you're going to be tempted in the next coming weeks, you know? That could be the devil. It could be a friend. It could come in so many forms. 3 of thought. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly. Dude, that's crazy that it says see clearly and then it was followed by seeing clearly. Hold on. Loving angels surround you to heal you and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and you'll be able to see clearly how important the situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. That's that's coming, this Sun card. Okay, I already told you for this collective that by the end of the year, honey, there are some huge opportunities and you don't see it just yet. Your life is changing, followed by seeing clearly. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause and momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it might trigger you. It might cause some kind of pause, but it's not gonna last. Like, so the divine's just letting you know, like, this is about to happen, you know? It's just like a little test. It's like a test that the divine already knows you're going to pass. And Archangel Michael just wants you to know, like, hey, I'm here. But you're definitely either going to see something that's going to trigger you or hear from someone. And there is somebody that's regretting everything. But they regret it from a devil standpoint. That's what I'm saying. Like, they regret it from a selfish perspective. They regret that they don't have you in their life to take from. They don't regret it as in like what they did to hurt you in the first place. If that's how this pertains to you. It's, you know, 100%. Tell me they want something else from here. No, one card. A happy change. Haha, I love this. Because that's the Sun card that we were talking about. Right there. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. This is the wheel. This is like the Wheel of Fortune energy. Okay. That's that Wheel of Fortune energy. Like sudden activity of happiness, of abundance, of progress, of forward moving. You know, it's like, so you're about to reach here. I keep seeing this collective by the end of the year. Things are gonna move real fast though, in a good way. But it's like you're gonna get like a glimpse of everything that's held you back for the past couple of years. They're just gonna like bring it to your attention in the next week. In particular, so you might be triggered. Don't stay there though. Don't stay in that energy. Just observe it for what it is. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation and detach from it and then just keep moving. That's it. Okay? Just hold on. Imagine that from now to December 31st, you are literally on a roller coaster ride. And you, at the end of the roller coaster ride is something you don't even expect. Like it's the light. I need something from here. Number 44. It's my Archangel Michael number, 1144, 144. Well, that just deals my pickle. Total contentment, it's a yes. Success, wishes granted, mastery, and joyous resolution. Okay. Listen, if you feel like this person has some dark energy, a lot of us can make the mistake of saying, well, I'm not like hooking up with them or allowing them into my life romantically, but I can still, something just fell, I can still communicate with them and just say hi or whatever, you know. I'm going to tell you right now if that's the case for you. No. Because there's a